Hey, what's going on, guys? Troy Addison here with WeightGainNetwork.com, chilling up here on a absolutely beautiful Wednesday afternoon. This is actually the rooftop pool at my apartment complex, so I'll give you guys a little aerial view here. So probably the #1 reason why I chose this building was the beautiful rooftop pool. My favorite place to chill on the weekend, sometimes come up here at night and do some work. And in this video, I want to dive into 5 powerful skinny guy workout tips that I've done that has helped me go from, in my opinion, like a skinny fat, 135 pounds to gaining 60 pounds of pure muscle mass. So I'm about 195, 197 now, right around 8% body fat. So I always say that the devil is in the details. So I want to give you some really unique outside the box things that I've been able to implement into my workout, into my lifestyle, that have helped me go from being so skinny. Guys, I was so weak and skinny. It's actually crazy to think back. I was just back home visiting my mom, looking at some old pictures of myself. I'll actually share some of these pictures in a few upcoming videos. But I was so skinny. Also, I was really pale too, but that doesn't really matter. But I was so pale and skinny that people literally thought that I was sick when I would go to middle school. The teachers would always ask my mom if I was sick, if I had a temperature, if I wasn't feeling well. So I know that if I can put on all this weight and all this muscle following these outside the box tips, you guys can as well. So let's get into the 5 things that I've done to pack on 60 pounds of lean muscle mass. Tip number 1 is you always want to keep a strength and a workout log. Now, this is so cool looking back. And I've actually kept all my workout logs over the years. This is one that I found from 2014. This is November and December of 2014. And then we have the one for April of 2016. And it's really cool because you can just kind of track your progress. So I'm looking at this, and in 2014, this is when I started really dedicating, different leg workouts and things like that. So, I can really see like how much I've improved on the squat. I've improved on my squat. Like I can do now 250 pounds just based off of looking through my new workout log. I mean, I'm doing like 275 for like 12 to 14 reps now on squat. A couple of years ago, I was only at 250 pounds for 5 reps. And then I basically kept track of every single exercise. So this is kind of what your workout log should be. I just bring this with me to the gym. And I usually have it written out before I step foot in the gym. So here's my chest workout. I was doing 250 pounds, and then I go like, if I need a spotter, I'll put +2. So I did 2 on my own, and then I had 2 with a spotter. So like I've improved so much on bench even over the last couple of years. So I know I had a plateau right around maybe the 250, 260 mark. And now I'm getting pretty close to doing 3 plates on each side, which is 315. So for me personally, this is really motivational because at this point I had already seen some really good gains, some really good progress. I mean, if you look at the YouTube channel from about 2 years ago, this was like November and December 2014, so a little over 2 years ago. I mean, I had a pretty decent physique, but I've been able to, even from this point, make some really good lean muscle gains, and I'll attribute it to the workout log. So every single time I step foot in the gym, I will actually see like what I'm doing, and I'll have it written out, and I'll always try to beat that score. So keep a workout log. This right here is more powerful for your gains than any supplement that you could ever purchase. These are 97 cents at Walmart. Invest in these and you guys are gonna make some awesome strength and lean muscle gains. Next up, I put a huge emphasis on 4 X Factor exercises. So these 4 exercises, I put a huge focus on increasing my strength from workout to workout on these, and they paid huge dividends. Now, the first X Factor exercise is incline bench. Now, not a lot of guys incline bench just because you're gonna be able to do a lot more weight on the flat bench, but the incline bench is what's really gonna build your upper chest. Also, it's gonna work your shoulders. Now, I think the most developed parts of my physique are by far my chest and my shoulders, and I attribute that to really dialing in my incline bench. I've got up to, I think, 265 or 270 for a 1 rep max on the incline bench. Now, starting off, I could only incline bench about 135 for 5 to 6 reps. So really focusing on increasing my strength on the incline bench has built up my chest and my shoulders. Next up, the stiff leg deadlift. This is one that I've really been focusing on for the last 12 to 18 months. It's improved my deadlift by a good 50 to 100 pounds, really built up my hamstrings, which are one of the largest muscle groups in your body, and also really focused on my lower back and developing that weak point. So stiff leg deadlift, my favorite exercise for increasing the strength and explosion in your hamstrings and your lower back. Next up, this one is my favorite if you guys are trying to bring up your arms, you're trying to bring up your upper lats, weighted wide grip pull-ups. Write down on your workout log what you're doing on your weighted wide grip pull-ups and always try to improve that number. Even still, every single workout I'm usually able to improve by either 2.5 or 5 pounds or 1 or 2 more reps on what I did the previous workout on the weighted wide grip pull-ups. Now, wide grip pull-ups are awesome for hitting your biceps. They're gonna hit your these upper lats. That's gonna expand your physique, give you awesome aesthetics, give you that V-shaped physique. And overall, it is going to be a killer exercise for helping you guys with some rapid gains. Next up, we have weighted dips. Now, weighted dips, they're gonna hit this under portion of our chest, also gonna hit our triceps and directly hit our shoulders. Increasing your strength on the weighted dips are gonna help you with some awesome lean muscle gains, increase your strength and explosion on the bench press, get you guys those horseshoe triceps. So those are 4 exercises that I call X factors that'll really bring your physique together, help you pack on lean muscle mass quick. Next up, what I'll do is I'll cycle an advanced training strategy throughout the year. So every single 2 or 3 months, I'll implement a new advanced training strategy. So what I typically do with my workouts is the very start of my workout, I'll focus on my compound exercises. So I'll squat, I'll do deadlift, single leg deadlift, incline bench. I'll try to hit 2 or 3 compound exercises. The second half of my workout, I'm doing an advanced bodybuilding strategy. So I've actually done 7 different ones over the course of the last year and a half. So I'll cycle a new one on, just kind of when I feel like my body's adapting to it, I'll implement a new strategy. So just to make sure I didn't leave any out, I've actually written them all down here. So number 1, slow motion training. Number 2, German volume training. Number 3, FST7 training. Number 4, we have rest pause training. Number 5, we have time under tension training. Number 6, we have drop sets. And number 7, we have opposing muscle group supersets. So those are the 7 different training strategies that I've actually implemented into my training in the last year, and they are so powerful. Whenever you feel like your body's kind of getting used to the different training philosophies and the overload that you're putting on, the only way you're going to see results and make strength gains and lean muscle gains is by changing up your routine. So obviously these are all pretty common training philosophies. We've covered a lot of them in depth on the channel, but if you're not familiar with any of them, make sure you Google it, YouTube it, look it up. I'm sure we'll dive deep into a lot of these different ones as time goes on this channel. But those are 7 advanced training strategies I highly recommend you guys start to tap into and really change up your workout routine. Next up, I have always been really big on those speedy carbs. You want those rapidly digesting carbohydrate sources that's going to replenish your muscle glycogen and spike your insulin. Now, being a naturally skinny guy, spiking your insulin following a workout is one of the best things that you can do. So I say you should have a very fast digesting carbohydrate and have about 1 gram for every pound of body weight in the 90 to 2 hour window following your workout. So I'll actually drink Gatorade, I'll consume gummy bears, I'll have some starchy white rice, I'll put sweet chili sauce, sweet sour sauce, once in a while ketchup on my food. So there's lots of ways to get in sugar. We live in a society where sugar is pretty much everywhere, so you should have no trouble getting in between 150 to 200 grams of really speedy carbohydrates following your workout. And tip number 5, a little bit outside the box, is embrace the journey. Realize that amazing progress, the title of this video is talking about how I gained 60 pounds of muscle mass. Now, this obviously didn't happen overnight. This took a ton of effort, a lot of consistency with a lot of these tips, and don't underestimate the power of all these small changes, the compound effect they're gonna have over the course of time. And one of my favorite things to do is just always stay motivated, always look at people in better shape than you, always try to work out and surround yourself with people who are more successful than you, are in better shape than you, and this is always going to really progress your motivation. I know I was sort of around a plateau, and then about a year and a half ago, I went to the Mr. Olympia convention in Las Vegas, and if you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically the biggest fitness weekend in the entire world. And think of this huge place where every single supplement company, every single mainstream bodybuilder, every big YouTuber, every big fitness model, basically anybody who's anybody in fitness is in this giant room. So you go there and it's like, you realize how many amazing physiques there are, how many people there are in the world that have just, exceptional genetics and who've just really dedicated themselves to training and building a lot of muscle mass and creating an amazing physique. So I remember the 2 months after I got back from Mr. Olympia was by far my 2 best months ever training. I was so motivated. Just brushing shoulders with, I got to meet Greg Plitt, who actually unfortunately passed away. I got to meet a ton of the different fitness models and bodybuilders who I've just followed and known from social media. And just being around those people was so motivational, and just brushing shoulders with people who are in much better shape than me was all the motivation that I needed. So every single time that you start to lack motivation, try to always surround yourself with people in better shape than you, and find external ways. Maybe look at a picture of a physique that you're trying to get to in the next 1 to 2 years. Find little tricks to always stay motivated and embrace the journey. It's gonna take a while. If your goal is to gain 30, 40, 50 pounds, you know, that's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna be a long journey, but time is gonna go by regardless. So don't be impatient and embrace the journey, stay motivated, and I know you guys are gonna see some amazing results. Anyways, guys, those are 5 things that I've done to gain 60 pounds of lean muscle mass over the last couple years. If you're looking for more tips on how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, head on over to weightgainmethod.com. See you there, guys. I was able to go from 145 pounds to a little over 200 pounds in a period of about 2.5 years. So I want to talk about my transformation and the things that I incorporated